reason to be united, to encourage each other, to succeed, and to celebrate together.
Over to you, Joseph.
All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good to all parts unknown around the world. Today, at least in California, today is December 27, 2025. The year is almost up. The year is almost up. So if you had New Year's resolutions for 2025, you only have a couple more days to get it done. Hopefully we're all on track to get our resolutions done for next year, but this year's not over with yet. This club has grown from leaps and bounds and been to new places that we never had to before, and we intend to keep that up. So as your Sergeant Arms, I just want to remind you, if you're speaking, unmute yourself. It's real simple. You go on the bottom, you can mute or unmute. If you are not speaking, please mute yourself, because sometimes we get cats or children in the background or loved ones, or I have goldfish and they're big and they can make a splash if you forget to feed them. So please minimize the noise that we're about to hear. We're going to have an exciting meeting, as we always do, because our president is going to give us a special speech today. And that's going to be exciting. But before that, we want to introduce her as a president, not the end. She still has another 6 months to go, but the president of this club. So I want to thank you all again for joining us. I am a past president of this club and looking forward to what the future holds. And just one more thing. Last time we had a meeting 2 weeks ago, I was scheduled to be here and could not make it. My son hit a deer on the highway and killed the deer. So if you did not get all the Christmas presents that you were expecting, it's probably because Santa was short a reindeer or two. So stand by. I'm sure you'll get it next year. But with all that being said, please help me give a warm welcome to Madam Presidente, to Mommy.
Thank you, Joseph. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a peaceful holidays. I live in Japan, and in Japan, most companies close their business starting 3 days before the new year until January 3rd. So this year, we have long 9 consecutive holidays. Yes. Some people go on a trip overseas, but most people spend their days cleaning their houses to welcome the New Year's luck and spend the New Year with family and relatives, visiting shrines and celebrating the new year. How do you spend your end of the year and New Year's holidays? Let's do 30 seconds updates. This will be a warm-up of speaking and to get to know each other. Since we come from all over the world, more than 10 countries in different time zones, we would like to kind of shortly introduce each other in 30 seconds update. So when I call your name, please say your name, which country you're from, and share how you spend your end of the year and New Year holidays. And I will start from Joseph.
All right. Good morning once again. Joseph Stephen Scudder III, currently living in California, United States of America. And I'm visiting family right now, a good 4 or 5 hour drive from my house. And we've had heavy rains. Over the last couple of weeks, I've done training for district leaders in Toastmasters and club officer training. I did a keynote all in December alone. So very active in and outside of Toastmasters and looking forward to what the future holds. But life is good. Hopefully I can get another DTM next year. Back to you, Madam President.
Wow. And how about David?
Fellow Toastmasters, I live on the East Coast of the U.S. I have two kids. My son came home. He's getting his PhD at Texas A&M, so it's great to have him home. We did a bunch of family activities. Also, outside of Toastmasters, I mentor many people, and one of my mentees, her parents were in from Shanghai, so we had lunch with them. And my family doesn't speak Chinese, and her parents don't speak English, so my friend and I, we were doing the translating. And then yesterday, a mentee from South Korea was over, and I saw her in New York City too. So I've had some fun international times as well.
Nice. How about Phoebe, our Vice President of Education? Phoebe, are you ready? Not yet. We'll come back to you.
Hello,
Oh,
hello.
hi. Good.
Hi, I'm Phoebe from the Philippines, currently traveling. I'm still in California. It's 6 o'clock here, and I'm with family for the Christmas season. Back to you,
Okay.
our president,
All
Tamami.
right. Thanks. How about Zuhari?
Hi, I'm Zuhari from Malaysia. Basically, during Christmas, I don't do anything. I just go to chess club and play chess. That's what I do. Back to you, Madam President.
Great, great. Nice. How about Letitia?
Hello. Well, Christmas, I spent Christmas with my church fellows. I went to church and we had, gathering, we share food and enjoy each other. But in my case, as a finance person, the holidays, I spend the holidays working. Like today, I'm working right now because I have to close my books, unfortunately. But, I still managed to find time to enjoy the holidays. So wishing you all happy holidays. Back to you.
Good. How about Parmesh?
Okay. Hi, I'm Paramesh from Malaysia. Actually, this Christmas, I have really not done anything. On Christmas Day, I spent a very lazy day at home doing virtually nothing, taking a break from work. Over to you, Tamami.
Good, good. How about Kathy? Smiling as always.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everyone. My name is Kathy. I'm living in Singapore. And right now, I am in Batam celebrating Eliza's nephew's birthday. So this is a fun time to be overseas. Thank you very much. Back to you, Tomami.
I see you together with Eliza. Okay. How about Fatima?
Hello, I'm Fatima Shafik. I'm Moroccan. I live exactly in the north, in a city called Tangier. It's 3 p.m. right now. I'm with my small family. I've just served for them the lunch. They are eating, and I'm with you in Toastmaster. No problem. Saha.
Oh, getting hungry, maybe. How about Sylvie?
I'm Sylvie Tougma from Burkina Faso, West Africa. And I spend my Christmas visiting friends and family, and I enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you. How about Elias?
Hello everyone, can you see me?
Yep.
Okay. Hello everyone, I'm from Indonesia, Surabaya, and I really enjoy this Merry Christmas vibe because it brings me to the memories of me with my family when I was still a child, and now I'm still a child. I am embracing my inner child right now. and I spending mostly with my Toastmasters friend, and I bring so many new friends also into this Toastmasters. I feel like I'm a Toastmasters worker or employees. And yeah, I just recruited someone from Surabaya before the end of the year, and also another one is recruited after the year. So already secured two members. Thanks to Eliza, my twinsy. She is so blissful. Yeah. Back to you, Tamami.
Thanks. How about Nancy?
All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I want to make sure because we always have to adjust my computer every time I go to another different Toastmaster meeting, either on or off, or and there's two different places. I had an interesting holiday because number one, I was sick. I spent Tuesday in bed all day,
Oh dear.
back and forth between being asleep and awake. On Wednesday, I was a little better. I didn't sleep all day, but if I got up, I was nauseated. I'm pretty sure I had the flu, but I have no idea. And on Thursday, Christmas Day, my stepdaughter and family came over and they did all the cooking because I couldn't get anything done ahead of time. And then also Thursday morning, our oven went out. So we had to cook some stuff in a crock pot, some stuff we were cooking. We have a smoker. My husband was cooking the ham in the smoker. So it was kind of crazy, but that was our holiday, and we did have a good time with family. Thank you.
Thank you. How about Mariam?
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Mariam and I'm from Morocco. Unfortunately, we don't have a long holiday for Christmas, but we do have only one day for the New Year. I don't do much. I just spend it with my family. I do some chores and I cook my favorite meals as usual. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Great. How about Farhaz?
Hello,
Hi.
everyone. This is Farhaz speaking to you from a freezing Colombo, where the temperature is 27 degrees Celsius and 81 for the Fahrenheit people. And I'm telling you, it's really cold because normally we have 35 degrees Celsius and 95 Fahrenheit in summer.
Okay.
For the New Year season, because I'm part of a running club, I'm doing a lot of running. Tomorrow morning, we do our traditional Christmas tree run where we try to draw a Christmas tree pattern on our road. Once it's done, I'll obviously share it with the WTC group. On New Year's Eve, we do a traditional half marathon, which is more than a run. It's like a sightseeing thing where we run, walk, take pictures, eat a bit, and continue running and repeat. So that's what I plan to do, and looking forward to it. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everyone.
Wow, an active holiday. How about Maggie? I don't want to miss anyone. Maggie? All right.
Hi everyone, this is Maggie speaking from Hong Kong. This is very unusual Christmas holiday for our family. Normally we travel to Australia to see my husband's side's family. But this year we decided to stay because my daughter, who is half Australian, half Chinese, she's not playing ping pong, she's not playing badminton, she played rugby. So we are staying for her a very important rugby game in Hong Kong. We are here to support, and I think that will be something different. And for the very first time, our family is going to Harbin in January to see the snow for the very first time. So all the wonderful things happening this holiday, except we can't see our Australian family.
Wow, exciting. Thank you, everyone. Did I miss anyone of our World Travelers Club member?
Oh, we have new member, Daniel.
Daniel, excuse me, Daniel. Daniel.
Yep, I'm here.
Oh,
Hi, everyone.
hello.
Hi, good evening. I'm Daniel from Indonesia. I came from Indonesia, but I'm actually right now here in China. I'm in Hangzhou. I just arrived today. So, yes.
Thank you, Daniel. Daniel is our new member. Thank you. Hope
Great
you
to be here.
enjoy.
Thank you.
Yeah, hope you enjoy your first meeting today.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I would now like to hand over to our Toastmaster of the evening, Eliza. Take it away.
Thank you very much, our Club President Tamami, and happy Christmas to everyone, our family in World Travelers. Can you can you hear a little bit of sexiness in my voice? But don't worry, even I lost my voice. But for World Travelers, my voice will be there always. So I think I ate too much of chicken or turkey, but yeah, this is me in front of all of you doing my reflection and what we are going to do today for our meeting. My fellow
Yeah.
friends and family and world travelers and also the guests, distinguished guests, today our theme is reflection and resolution. What is your reflection in 2025 and what will be your resolution in 2026? Most of the people during this end of the year always looking back what we did in 2025 and just say like before I take over from our president, few of us already say what is a good thing, what a little bit challenges you have in 2025, even a little bit in the end of these few weeks. But what we want to see, don't take all the challenge as something that make you down, but make it something that make you grow and be a better version of yourself. So today, we are going to have so much fun finishing our last meeting in this 2025. I hope for today, we are going to have as much as fun because I also was amazed with all the attendance today. We have about 42 people in the room, and this is only AOG meeting. For all of you who doesn't know what is the meaning of the AOG means aircraft on the ground. Because we are world travelers, we are always have one day we are staying at our ground, and one time we will fly to another club. So this is us today. We with the last meeting, we are looking forward for a great meeting with a great numbers of guests that we have tonight. So without further ado, let's continue with the meeting. And let me call our grammarian for tonight, which is going to be all the way from California, none other somebody that the sun just hit the deer. So he need to say sorry to everyone, especially the kids who cannot get and receive the gift from Santa on time. So let's call our Joseph Skoda, distinguished Toastmaster, as our grammarian. Joseph.
Thank you so much, man. Very interesting. I bought my son just some socks with deer on them for Christmas. So a reminder, we all have things that happen in our lives, the unexpected. It's world, it's the way we live. But right now, I'm the grammarian, and part of being a grammarian, I'm gonna check for those words that we should not hear. You knows, sows, does, all those other kind of things, the words we should minimize or get rid of altogether. And I'll try to find something interesting that we say. ET always tries to give us something interesting that we can remember, so I'll be counting on him the most. But the word today, and I'll put in the chat box, is ostentatious, attracting, or let me put it right here real quick. Ostentatious, attracting or seeking to attract attention. That's what world travelers does. We like to attract attention, admiration, or envy, often by gaudiness or unnecessary show. Kind of overly elaborate. So you can read all that right there in the chat box. But the word today is ostentatious. And I'm going to be trying to listening for that word. If you have an opportunity to speak, timer, speech, table topics, evaluator, please try to use that word. And I will do my best to write it down and give you credit. Because if you get enough credit in this club, Santa Claus will remember you next year. So make sure we all mind our P's and Q's, put on a happy face, and try to be good little boys and girls and not bad. With that being said, it's going to be an ostentatious meeting. And Eliza, take it away.
Thank you very much, our grammarian. He gave a little bit hard word of the day today, but never mind. I will try to use it later. And now let me call our our counter. And our counter is all the way from Malaysia. And please don't play with him because he is the master of chess. He knows how to handle his game and play. Let me call our chess master from Malaysia, Muhammad Zuhairi. Mr. Counter.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Ladies and gentlemen, you won't believe this. On Christmas, Santa Claus visit me. And the first word he say, ho, 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 meh. And then I say, stop. You are using a time filler. So, ladies and gentlemen, as your counter, I will be listening for filler words like and so, which act as vocal static in your speech. My goal is very clear, is to help you identify this habit so your message comes through with perfect clarity. Ho, ho, ho. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Zuhairi. Now I understand why now every time after I join Toastmaster, every time Santa Claus come and visit me, he never say ho, ho, ho. He say another things like, this time for speech, and they give me all the another good grammarian, speak in a very good languages, not that ho 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 anymore. Thank you very much. Now I understand why. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for our prepared speech today? We are going, before we have the prepared speech, don't forget, I need to introduce you to our timer. And our timer is all the way flying, not from the North Pole, but she is from Morocco. So our timer will be Fatima Shafiq, our members from Morocco. Fatima, can you explain to us your role for today?
Thank you, Toastmaster. My role today is the timer. Timing is very important because it helps us become clear, organized, and professional speakers. So here are today's timer rules. For table topics, I'll raise the green light 1 minute, the yellow light at 1 minute 30, the red light at 2 minutes. For prepared speakers, I'll raise the blue light at 5 minutes, the yellow light at 6 minutes, and the red light at 7 minutes. For the evaluators, the green light, 2 minutes, the yellow light, 2 minutes 30, the red light at 3 minutes. For the general evaluator, the green light at 3 minutes, the yellow light at 4 minutes, and the red light at 5 minutes. I give my timer report at the end, wishing all our speakers the best of luck. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you very much. We have a very ostentatious timer for tonight's meeting. What happened? So she will time all of us to make sure that we end on time and everybody speak between the range of time. So ladies and gentlemen, now let's go for our prepared speech. Our first prepared speaker will be someone that always give a lot of inspiration to everyone in the world of Toastmaster. She's been in Toastmaster for more than 40 years. Oh my God. Older than me, friendly speaking. She is also someone that already been a district governor for District 26, someone who always inspire people to keep up the good work in Toastmaster. Let me call our long-time Toastmaster who joined since 1980, none other than Nancy Winston, with her speech from Team Collaboration Level 4, Motivate Others. Let's see how Nancy motivate us by end of this year. Nancy!
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and guests that are here. By the way, the title of the speech is, that's the project. The title of the speech is, I'm Not Extraordinary. Okay. I want you, because that's what my speech is based on. Okay. All right. Does anyone here have a special talent? Has anyone climbed Mount Everest? Has anyone won a medal at the Olympics? Has anyone won the World Championship of Public Speaking? Neither have I. I'm just an ordinary individual living on this third rock from the sun, as Earth is called. I don't have any special talent. I'm an avid skier, but I don't do double black diamonds. I play pickleball, but I could never win a tournament. And I'm not very good at Wordle. But I do have all of my original joints. My shoulders, you can't see the rest, my hips, and my knees. They're all mine. The fact is, we cannot all be extraordinary. Darn, you say. But that's really okay, at least in my opinion. As an aging senior, I've lived up to the best of my ability. And I owe many, many thanks to Toastmasters for the person I am today. When I joined Toastmasters back in 1980, as Elisa said, I was shy, but I wasn't afraid of standing up in front of people to speak. Not sure why. I needed more opportunities to improve my speech writing skills. That's what I needed, not the speaking part. But I have to admit that eye contact was one of the most difficult problems to overcome, and I'm still not real good at it. I still tend to rely on my notes. How did I overcome that, though, or at least improve? I would draw eyelashes at the top of my notes. And as I saw those, they remind me, if I glance up at the audience, look at them. I love being a club officer. It gave me a sense of responsibility and a chance to learn about leadership, which is Toastmasters, where leaders are made, quote, okay. When I was introduced to the area director position, I jumped at the opportunity. I wanted to visit other clubs. I thought that was the most intriguing thing to ever do. I wanted to see what they were like, if they were like ours, and they were. At the time, I did live in a rural part of Colorado, and we would have to get up because I always found someone to go with me, 3 o'clock in the morning to go visit a morning club. Now that's early. Okay. Now that didn't mean we drove that time, but I would have to get up to get ready and pick up my rider. But I did it. It was worth it to me. Now, those of you who live in the middle of a city like Tokyo or Hong Kong, probably you'll have to go 5 minutes somewhere to visit another club. But this is a rural area. Since then, I've served at the district level many times, including district governor, as Eliza mentioned. Through all these district positions, I've learned how to get along with others pretty well. But again, this doesn't make me extraordinary. In the March 2023 Toastmaster magazine, and I hope people read the magazine, even if it's online now, There was an article about the 5 ways to reinvigorate yourself after retirement. And some of you, I hope you appreciate this story. Included in the article was one about Gene Small, a distinguished Toastmaster. And who's that, you might ask? After retiring at 68, now I joined when I was 40, okay? After retiring at 68, Gene joined a club, Toastmasters Club in Jamaica. At 86, she joined a French-speaking club in Haiti so she could improve her French. At the time of the article, she was working on her sixth path in English. And you know what it was? In French? 5 of them. Wow. Now, I think that's extraordinary. And I don't know if we can all do that, but as a Queen Ager, I'm still active in Toastmasters. After completing my first DTM, I had improved my self-confidence as a speaker and learned about planning and implementing events. When I achieved my 3rd DTM, I thought I was done. Not. When Toastmasters introduced Pathways, I've been through 3 educational systems. Pathways, well, I guess I better get a DTM in Pathways. So that's what I did. And I'm really close to a 4th one. I just need a couple major things. No, I'm not extraordinary. I'm a work in progress. Even at my age, I'm still growing and developing. Growth takes time. It takes patience. My personal development will continue until my ashes are in an urn somewhere on a fireplace. That's where we put them in the United States. Think about your life. Do you feel just ordinary? That's okay, in my opinion. Just strive to be the best you can be. Embracing Pathways projects, the leadership and the camaraderie has helped me to be better tomorrow than I am today. What will your journey be? How will you continue to be a better person tomorrow than you are today? If not Toastmasters, I hope it's Toastmasters, but if not, use whatever you need in your journey to be a better person. No, I'm not extraordinary, but choosing Toastmasters has helped me to improve, to be better each day. Challenge yourself to find what will work for you, whether it's Toastmasters or something else, and be a better person tomorrow than you are today. We can't all be extraordinary, but we can be a better person tomorrow than we are today. Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, Nancy. You are not extraordinary, but you are, of course, ostentatious, a person that every one of us look very high on you. And you know what? Every time you are here, you always make the meeting feel warm, and you always tell us all the stories and motivate us to be a better. And this is why we all love you so much.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you very much, Nancy. Next, you can see that from whatever in Toastmaster, we are keep telling, however we grow is not enough. We never be a perfect person, but we are always progress and we want to be a better person. Not to compete to other people, but to compete to our old self because we want to be a better person. And next, to be better, we also want to listen to our prepared speech for second speaker. It's none other than our our club president, Tamami Nagayama. She is a mother of 4 daughters, still looking at time to do many things in Toastmaster. For her, life is about getting better for herself. She never quit on learning. So she will do an engaging humor level 1 icebreaker with the title A Laughter a Day Keeps a Doctor Away by our President Tamami Nagayama.
Have you laughed out loud today? Or made someone else laugh? Doesn't it feel good when you evoke laughter? I feel happy when people laugh because laughter brings connections and it is contagious. According to a professor of Harvard Medical School, psychologically, laughter improves mood almost immediately and lowers stress and anxiety. Physically, it lowers levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, and raise the feel-good neurotransmitter, dopamine and serotonin. And also it hikes up endorphin with pain-relieving effect. No wonder there is even class on laughing. The benefit will be higher from smiling to laughing out loud, and laughing so much that your stomach hurts or until your tear roll down your cheek. My family consists of 6 members. No, 7 to be exact, with a girl toy poodle. Pretty big family, isn't it? I have 4 girls from 20 years old to 11 years old. Oh my gosh, you might imagine how chatty and noisy the house could be. Yes, when I talk about my family, I get 90% response with sympathetic words to my husband, being only male in my house. That's okay. I make sure my husband is a prince in my family. No, to be a king for his age now. Nevertheless, indeed, my house is very chattering. What happened is they even raise hands to speak up at the dinner table, like in the classroom, for telling their stories. I need traffic control them, or they interrupt one another, and in the end, I won't remember what they told me. So, as my kid gets older, it's becoming durable. I acquired immunity to this environment. The good thing is, though, my girls easily laugh. There are ages when even a smallest thing make you laugh, doesn't it? Those adolescent age. In Japan, we call this age when you laugh, even when you drop chopsticks. It could be noisy, especially when I am tired from work. But when they laugh at my story, even if I have no idea what was so funny about, I don't feel bad. Rather, I feel better. My stress relieved a little bit, and I feel laid back somewhat. My second daughter is the most talkative of all, and she's the one to catch the funny point and expand it and starts cracking up all of a sudden. So what are they enjoying about? As for my story, she says she loves my onomatopoeia, which I tend to include in my talking unintentionally. There are many onomatopoeia in Japanese, sounds words or mimetic words. You can even invent them. I guess I tend to include them as I raise my 4 children, a way to communicate with small kids. And I still drag this habit. Another thing is that they say I use too much body languages, which I learned in Toastmasters. It should be a good thing, but they think I am exaggerating. Am I being ostentatious? For example, I come back home and I say, it was raining. I'm soaked wet. Bisho bisho. By the way, bisho bisho is Japanese. Coming back to my home, it was drizzling at first, then sprinkle, pitter patter, and then all of a sudden it became downpour. Za, za is Japanese, okay? And they crack up. Am I funny? I don't think so, but my second daughter thinks it's funny. And she says, "Mom, you're using onomatopoeia again." And she cracks up. As I said in the beginning, laughter is contagious. So even other members who were not laughing kind of laughed together. And laughter is contagious. Laughter brings connections. So other family members come to see what was so funny. I do crave for quiet and silence and peace in my family. But this is my family. Too cheerful, but a fun and a healthy family. According to the professor of Harvard Medical School, you need to regularly activate the pleasure center of your brain or they go offline. So in order to feel good, you need to practice feeling good. I am a naturally serious than a laid-back person. However, with my children, they may have made me stay healthy to this date because they laugh so much. If you find yourself not laughing for a while, you should rather try finding things to laugh about. It can be a stand-up comedy or anything. Like to a crying child, you try to make the child laugh to switch his brain to a positive mood, right? When you are feeling down, it's okay to let the feeling go inside you, but before it goes too deep, perhaps you should look for something to laugh about, even against your will, so to create a magical chemical in your body to stay healthy. A laughter a day keeps a doctor away. Something good to know about. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. President. So everyone, if you feel sick, I think I need to laugh now to make sure that to keep the doctor away. This is the last of Atamami's last message before 2020, the end of the 2025, and you need to make sure you need to have more laugh in 2026. And after that, all the doctors will hate Tamami. I try to make a charm jokes, okay? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. And now let's go to our second session, which is a table topic. And I believe that we have a lot of guests that going to try our awesome table topic. And our table topic master for tonight, it's going to be none other Paramesh, is it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So it will be all the way again from Malaysia, a country where it's still hot even during the Christmas. So don't ever dream to have a snow in Malaysia. And let's have a hot hot Christmas from Malaysia. Paramesh as our table topic master. Paramesh, take it away.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day. I shall now share file and start off with the table topics. Oh, where's it gone? Yes,
Paramesh, we cannot see the screen. We only can see the iceberg.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, where's the
I don't
where is the
understand
Titanic?
why. Why?
Maybe you want to
She needs to turn on the PowerPoint.
turn on the PowerPoint first, then share.
Okay. Can you see now?
No. It's me.
No,
Okay, now. Can see now.
I can see. Can you see now?
Yes, we can.
I think yes, we can see it.
Yeah, we
You
can
can.
see.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Fellow Toastmasters, welcome to table topic session. And please Remember, the theme is reflections and resolutions, a year in review. And please use the word of the day. Today, I'm not going to be calling out for volunteers. You are going to be helping me to call out to the volunteers. The first person I will call. Then the person who speaks first will call somebody else from the audience, and it will go on, because if I keep waiting for somebody to volunteer, I will not get anyone to volunteer at all. So I'll start off with the first topic, which is, what am I most proud of having achieved this year? And the first person to speak would be Ilios. Then I know you will definitely find someone.
Wait. What am I most proud of having achieved this year? Okay. Can you unshare the screen, Paramesh, so I can see the others?
Okay. Well,
Oh, someone's
whoops.
already asking.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoops. No. I can't.
Okay, I think I can start it. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, say goodbye to 2025. Bye-bye, 2025. You will be forever be missed. And yes, welcome, 2026. Well, I don't want to become ostentatious person, but I need someone to listen to my story. Are you ready? If you are ready, I'm not ready. I have no story to tell. This year is, I think the worst year forever for me. I got a lot of moments in my life that I don't want to highlight. And if you're asking me why you should put a proud moment, Paramesh, you put me on the edge of the hole. I feel like I'm going to fall down to the black hole, the universe, and feel reborn again. And yes, my proudest achievement this year is being alive. Yeah, I feel alive. I was feeling not alive at all. I feel like zombie for the year until December comes. I feel the happiness in me. I feel the God decides me every single year, every single month. And especially in December, like Ilios, you survived 2025. Be ready for 2026. Another 365 days to go, Ilios. Okay. And I'm going to say this again next year. So please make sure you come to WDC meeting next year, of the end of the year, and I will say the same answer. I'm alive. Back to you, Paramesh.
Now, whom do you want to nominate, Ilios?
Oh, I think I got some requests here. Wait.
Yes.
I think Evania Wong Su Fang.
Hello, thank you for choosing me, ET. I can be your mom for one day. Because ET was saying that he wanted to call his mom to try to do the table topics. Yeah. So hi everyone, I'm Evania. I'm from Singapore, the little red dot in Singapore. Which is a very humid country, and I'm very glad to be invited by ET to come to visit this World Travelers Toastmasters Club. I feel that it's a very interesting concept. Yeah. Okay. So what have I achieved in the year 2025? I actually completed a High Rocks relay. I'm not sure whether you all know what is High Rocks. It is a international sports event where we have to do strength training and running. So I actually managed to form a team of 4 and we completed the relay. And also I earned a personal trainer certification along the way. So ET, if you want, I can train you for free strength training if you want. Yeah, because you want to lose weight. Okay, then also I'm very glad that I joined Toastmasters just recently. And I'm very glad that I'm really active meeting going to different Toastmasters club. And today I'm also really grateful that I can learn the word ostentatious and you to use this word at World Travelers Toastmasters Club. Yeah, and the reason why I joined Toastmasters is because next year, February, I actually have a research presentation to present in Singapore where there will be international audiences. I'm really grateful for the opportunity. As in, I want to show my gratefulness ostentatiously. I don't know whether I used the word correctly. To World Travelers Toastmasters Club to give me an opportunity to do the table topics here. So actually, I'm still quite new to the club, and I'm very honored to be able to be one of the guests to do table topics here today. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, whom do you want to nominate, Ivania?
Okay, I will nominate Shiwali because after ET, actually, he said that he want to do the table topics. Shiwali, please.
Sure, I'm here. Thank you.
Right. Your question is, as the new year begins, consider trading resolutions for reflections. As the new year begins, consider trading resolutions for reflections. Over to you.
Thank you so much. So honestly speaking, I haven't made any plans yet for the new year, though I know it's around the corner and everybody makes resolutions, but I'm not one of them. I don't know why, because I believe in spontaneity. And I always feel that, I should go with the flow. I know it's not right at times. I feel myself, but again, that's what happens with me. For example, if I share something about this 2025, I didn't plan that I would do 2 solo trips, and they were so amazing that I'm not able to forget those moments which I spent outside my home country. But I really wish that 2026 would bring a lot of spontaneous plans for me where I would be exploring the world because that's what I like the most. And of course, making new friends, learning something new. So that's what I can recall right now. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Shivali. That now the 3 of you spoke with plenty of eagerness and keenness to show how good you are at table topics. I'm now looking forward to the next speaker, who will be.
Let me quickly take one name, just 1 minute. Okay, Kathy. I can see her name here.
Okay. Kathy, your question is, if an egg is broken by an outside force, life ends. If broken by an inside force, life begins. If an egg is broken by an outside force, life ends. If broken by an inside force, life begins. Over to you, Kathy.
Well, that's a very philosophical question for me. But definitely when you look at the biological sense, it is true because from the inside force coming out, you are ready to face the outside world and you are breaking through from your shell. Any outside forces that breaks the egg is having you to face the unknown prematurely. But for everyone of us, I believe that instead of just waiting to be ready to face outside world, I think we are always challenging ourselves to embrace the change and then just
be out there in the open, be out there facing the unknown, and just try because you never know your possibility, your potential unless you give everything a try. So don't be afraid to be that being inside the egg. Don't be afraid of outside forces that are trying to break you apart. Don't be afraid of breaking out of your own shell because that's when magic begins. Back to you, Paramis.
Thank you. That was honestly an ostentatious way of saying what you really thought you wanted to. Because at the beginning, you thought it would be a bit difficult, but you attempted it extremely well. Now, whom are you nominating, Kathy?
Okay, well, I see a lot of hands going
Yeah,
up.
that's right.
It's going to be tough to choose from all these people. Okay, I saw some unfamiliar names. Maybe Ramana?
Ramana.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, Ramanan, your question is, why is reflection important? And have you done any reflections of 2025? Why is reflection important? And have you done any reflections of 2025? Over to you, Ramanan.
Thank you, Madam Tabletop Mix Master. A happy day to everyone as we have a lot of Toastmasters across the globe. I don't want to be an ostentatious person. One practice that I make every day is looking at myself in front of the mirror. That's an important reflection to see who I am. Am I good? Am I bad? Am I ugly? So the change should start within yourself before you change the outside world. Similar to the earlier question, when egg breaks, everything falls out, but when a person inner feeling fails, it's going to stay. I do my reflection every day in my work, professional life, personal life, business life. It's a give and take. Nothing stays permanent. Everything is temporary. Like we see every day sun coming out. We see sunrise, we see sunset. We also see moon every 15 days and a new moon again every 15 days. Madam Toastmaster, to answer your question, yes. I do reflections every day, every minute of my life. Thank you and back to Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, Ramana. Now, who would you like to speak next?
Yeah. You give me the toughest job.
There's so many whom we can choose from.
Okay. Let me choose a Toastmaster whose name is at least a little close that I feel. Bindu Joseph.
Joseph.
Let's do it.
Now, Joseph, the question is, what limiting beliefs are you holding on to? What limiting beliefs are you holding on to, Joseph?
Thank you very much.
Very. Oh, Yusuf for Joseph.
Yusuf or Joseph?
Joseph.
Ramana.
No, I said Bindu Joseph. We had somebody called as a Bindu Joseph who is already on this meeting. If Bindu cannot speak, then we give it to Joseph, who is actually from California, not Yusuf.
Okay. Joseph Skoda.
Oh, sure. It's a hard question. What limiting beliefs do we have? And one of those could be right there listening. Often, I don't speak in international clubs very often because I have trouble understanding pronunciation. My limited belief, I know most people join Toastmasters to learn English a little bit better or become at least more confident in their native tongue, which is perfect. I'm confident in my native tongue, but I'm limited on going to other clubs, even though I've lived in the Philippines and Saudi Arabia, Korea, Thailand, Japan, lived in a lot of places around the world. I still often get the pronunciations or some of the words wrong. Outside of Ohio gozaimasu, I know very little Japanese. It's really crazy. And it's limiting to me. It's also stunting my growth in my belief that I could do better and bigger. I love presenting. I love getting in front of a crowd, but I do get a little fearful if I pronounce names wrong. There are a lot of names here. I'm going to have to call when I do my grammarian call out that I cannot pronounce very well. So please bear with me. But that's one of my limiting beliefs is I'm fearful of pronouncing words, names, people's ideals wrong. It's a challenge for me, something I have to work on. I cannot over exaggerate or ostentatious show off that I know everything. And that is one of my limits I need to work on for myself. So back to you, Madam Timer, Madam Table Topics Master, Madam President. You are all the madams of the world, and you are controlling the world, and us gentlemen know it. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Joseph. I too have that almost similar limiting beliefs as you. I find it difficult looking at some of the names of the people who are here today. How am I going to say this name if I have to call that person? And that is the reason why I left it to the members to choose the next speaker. Now, Joseph, who do you want to speak next?
Sorry, Baromes. I think the time is already off for the table topic.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much, everyone. Every speaker spoke ostentatiously, and I'm happy that everyone enjoyed the table topic session. Over to the Toastmaster of the day, Eliza.
Thank you very much, Parames. I believe that everybody still want to have the table topic, especially during this season, Christmas or whatever it is. But I'm so sorry. We need to end on
No,
time
that's
because we
okay.
still have many of our evaluator are queuing, and they are also excited to give their evaluation to our speakers. So again, I'm really sorry to our guests. Please come again and visit World Travelers. Maybe next time you are lucky to answer the table topic. Okay, now is our last session, which is a general evaluator. It will be led by our handsome guy. He is someone that really super. She is a American, especially from Philadelphia, but she can speak Mandarin. And she is actually teach Mandarin, if I'm not mistaken, in one of the university in China. He was teaching English or Mandarin, I forget. But he was someone that really inspired us to learn more than one language. So let me call our none other distinguished Toastmaster David Craigan. David, are you there?
Hello, Toast.
Thank you.
Yes, fellow Toastmasters. I actually teach health-based risk assessment for Peking University and Beijing Normal University. And one of the things about being a professor, I just do that part-time. I have a regular job. But one of the things about being a professor is giving feedback, learning to give feedback. And Toastmasters has really taught me a lot about how to do that effectively. And you can build those skills by signing up for evaluator roles. We'll first start off with Letitia, who will evaluate Nancy's speech. Letitia?
Hello, everyone. Nancy, thank you so much for your meaningful and relatable speech. Your message reminded us that courage doesn't belong only to extraordinary people. It belongs to everyday individual who choose to keep on going. By sharing your story, and clearly stating that you are not an extraordinary person, you immediately connected with all of us. I felt connected. That honesty made your message more powerful and authentic. Many of us saw ourselves in your story, in your journey, and that is what made your speech resonate with all of us. One of your strongest elements was your storytelling. Your delivery was sincere, not ostentatious, and that simplicity worked in your favor. You didn't rely on exaggerated gesture or dramatic fear. Instead, you were calm, presence, and steady eye contact. Your steady eye, especially contact, helped the audience focus on your message. Your structure was also clear. We understood where you started, your beginning, the challenges you faced during your journey, and how you continue moving forward as a work in progress. I especially appreciated how you emphasized that growth in your journey. You didn't present yourself as someone who has arrived. Instead, you presented yourself as someone who is still learning, who is still improving, and you're still showing up every single day, even during snowstorms. And I applaud you for that. That honesty made your speech encouraging, especially to me, and rather than intimidating. Because when we hear your story, it can feel intimidating. But the way you give your speech, kudos to you. One area of improvement is probably vocal variety. At times, your tone remain at the same level. Adding pauses or slow, slight changes in speech, especially during key moments, will help emphasize important idea. Overall, Nancy, this was a sincere and encouraging speech. Your willingness to share your imperfect journey made your speech powerful. Keep embracing the process. You are growing and it's showing. I look forward to your next speech. Back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Letitia, for your insightful evaluation. Now we'll switch to Marianne, who will evaluate Tamami's speech.
Hello, dear Toastmasters and honored guests. Today I had the honor to evaluate Tamami's icebreaker speech. A laughter a day keeps the doctor away. This was a warm and engaging speech from the start. You created a friendly atmosphere. For example, you started with a bunch of questions. Then you told us the benefits of laughter on our bodies. You mentioned a lot of strong points, but the strongest one was your use of humor to connect with the audience. The humor felt natural and personal when you shared the story about your husband and for your four daughters. And I liked it when you said that you considered your husband as a prince or a king. It made us laugh and learn a lot about you. Your eye contact and relaxed body language supported your message very well. For me, your speech was well organized with clear beginning, middle, and end. And in your conclusion, you reminded us that laughter can make our life healthier and happier by providing some scientific and medical information. For improvement, I suggest adding short pauses after your punchlines. Overall, this was an enjoyable and successful icebreaker humor speech. Well done, Tamami, and look forward to your future speeches. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you, Marianne. Now we're going to switch to Maggie, who will evaluate Letitia's evaluation. Maggie?
Thank you, David. Letitia, it was absolutely great to see how you structure your evaluation to Nancy. I applaud you on using the sandwich structure. You start your evaluation with three things you love about Nancy's speech. You mentioned about you love her structure, her storytelling skills, and her content. And the way that you analyze and the way that you give the example, it really made me to feel like, wow, yes, Nancy did very well on all those points. We couldn't agree more with you. You did a wonderful job on your beginning part. Absolutely fantastic. And for areas for improvement, I'll have two suggestions. The first one would be, I would say, because Nancy today, she's apparently a very seasoned speaker. To give her improvement is hard, but don't go easy on Nancy. I think she's still seeking on constructive feedback. So don't just give one. Normally, we'll give two constructive feedback. Your constructive feedback to Nancy is vocal variety. I might have slightly opinions here. On the other hand, personally, I think she did wonderful on her vocal variety. She paused, she speak fast when she's telling an exciting part of her story, and she slowed down. But of course, everyone see differently. The last area to improve is that Letitia, I would say maybe when we give evaluation, we also match our energy level to the speaker. Nancy really is lively in front of the screen. Maybe when you give compliment to her, will be more upbeat. That'll be even better. Thank you, Letitia. I think Nancy will absolutely enjoy and benefits from your great evaluation. Thank you.
Thank you, Maggie. Your feedback helps all of us think about how we give about our speech evaluations. Now we'll switch to Ramesh, who will evaluate Miriam's speech evaluation.
I'm so sorry because Ramesh is not around, so I will take over Ramesh.
Okay, thanks, Elias.
Thank you, David. Mariam, congratulations for your first evaluation. I know that it's not really, it's something new for you, but you did very well. You are also thinking about, you're also taking a sandwich a technique to do your evaluation, which is you want to share what is the good thing, improvement, and you give something that you like about the speech. I like how you are sharing the good things because I know that you are hearing all the Tamami speech and you are saying that you like some of the joke that Tamami say the husband is the king of the family. And you said about the improvement, about the boss. If I can tell you that maybe you want to tell Tamami something more deeper than just about the bosses, maybe about the vocal variety and also the body gesture, because this is a humor speech. She should make us more laugh, and the way she gives the speech is more monotonous. Maybe you want to tell her that, how about if you try to give her a deeper suggestion that can make this speech into the next a next level that can make everyone laugh. Yeah, something like that, just a joke. Then after that, you are also say about I want to ask you maybe to give longer improvement for your speaker, not only just to say that this is a good one, but I believe Tamami is ready to have more feedback from you. So maybe you can tell her what you really want to hear about the story, because Tamami is somebody that she is a dry joker. She can make people laugh even not giving so much, uh not doing so much thing if you really know her. But that's the characteristic of Tamami. Maybe can try to make her get a deeper story from her. So Tamami also will give a more love, giving more joke on her speech, because it's a, for me it's a, what should I say, she tried to make us laugh by saying that the doctor, one laugh can make the doctor away, but what is the things that we can make us laugh, and this is actually should be a humorous. So hopefully that Tamami also can just do a little bit of humorous thing to make all of us laugh, and we can stay away from the doctor. Back to you, our GE.
Thank you, Eliza, for those thoughts. Now we're going to switch to Joe, who I'm sure will give an enthusiastic but not ostentatious grammarian report.
I will do my best. I keep hearing this humorous to stay away from the doctor. I'm a doctor and I love humor. Anyways, it's all fun and games. Very interesting. We had ostentatious word of the day, a word I did not choose to the last minute because I had other ideas. For some reason, I chose that, a little difficult, but Eliza gave it to us, word of the day, and obviously said stay away from the doctor. Tamama used the word of the day. I love how she too much body language is, and laughter brings on connections. I love those different terms she used. Very interesting. E.T. gave us the word of the day. Very good. His proudest achievement, I believe, is being alive or staying alive at least, which is real important. We got the ho 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 from our counter. Very interested to hear that. Nancy, I love a be the best that you can be, and what will your journey be? Didn't quite hear the word today, but I knew it was in her heart. That worked out really well. Paramus gave us two words of the day and plenty of eagerness, which she started her table topics journey for us. That was very well done. A word of the day from Arania Wang Shu, and I got one so and one out of that also, but two words of the day. Very well done. Let's see, Romana gave us a word today. Leticia gave us a word today, and I love it. Simplicity works in your favor. As far as talking about Tamami, simplicity, very well done. And that's all I really have today. A lot of words of the day, not too many things to be corrected, and a lot of inspiration, a lot of eagerness in this club today. So back to you, David, our general evaluator.
Thank you, Joe. Now we'll switch to our counter, and MD Drews Harry will present.
Thank you, Mr. General Evaluator. My report tonight isn't an ostentatious display of your error, but simply a simple measure of our clarity. While some of us had a few vocal turbulence along the way, I'm happy to share these results to help us all polish our delivery. So this is my report. In general, many of the speakers use and so as the time filler. So Joseph spoke with 7 time fillers. Our president Tamami spoke with 5 time fillers. David, you only have 2 time fillers and still. Phoebe, you spoke with 3 time fillers. Tisha, 3 time fillers. Use. Paramis, I cannot detect it. As for now, only 1 time fillers. Sylvia, 3 time fillers. Elios, you have 4 or you used 4 time fillers. Nancy, well done, 3 time fillers. Ivania, our table topic speaker, 13 time fillers. Miriam, you used 15 time fillers. Farhas, 2 time fillers. Maggie, you spoke with 5-time fillers. Daniel, 6-time fillers. Eliza, and still counting, 18-time fillers. Shivali, 3-time fillers. Ramana, only 1-time fillers. So thank you so much for giving me the chance to be the R counter. With that, I hand over the control back to our Mr. General Evaluator. Back to you, Mr. General Evaluator.
Thank you for your counter report. Now we'll turn to our timer, Fatima. Fatima, how did we do on time?
Thank you very much. So our speaker stays within their allotted time. I'll start with the table topics. Elios made 2 minutes 14. Vanya made 1 minute 38. Shiwali made 1 minute 13. Kati made 1 minute 12. Romana made 1 minute 21. And Joseph made 1 minute 39. I'll move to prepared speeches. Nancy Winston made 7 minutes 33. Samami Nagayama made 6 minutes 50. I'm so sorry, I confused you with my colors. For the evaluations, I think Latisha, yes. Latisha, I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce your name well. 3 minutes 12. Mariam Shahidi made 2 minutes 2. And Maggie Ching made 2 minutes 5. Eliza as evaluator, she made 3 minutes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Fatima. Now I'll give an evaluation of the overall meeting. World Travelers, we have great attendance at our meetings, and I think it really helps that Phoebe gets out our agenda early. It makes it easier to invite people, and we have a wonderful international group. Joe's initial discussion, he speaks with much energy, and that gives us all energy. It's something I don't do as much. I think I need to do more, and I think all of us, if you can add more energy into your speaking, it's something that everybody enjoys. Tamami, in your speech, your use of ostentatious was very natural, and that was a great illustration of how to use the words. Eliza mentioned being able to speak different languages. I really like Nelson Mandela's perspective. He said that if you speak to someone in a language they understand, it goes to their head. If you speak to them in their language, it goes to their heart. And so if you're speaking in different countries and can learn a few words of that language, it can really connect with the people and speak to their heart. So it's something I really enjoy. And in terms of the evaluations, I thought the evaluations were very good. Letitia, you could use more vocal intonation to add more strength and verve to your evaluations. And in terms of our meetings overall, we encourage people to use video, and it's really valuable in an online meeting to see people. If we all kept our videos off, the meeting would be very boring. And I've seen clubs where most people kept their video off, and the clubs just die because it's much more boring when people keep their video off. So we like it if you do that. And then for our counter, it's more helpful if you actually tell us what filler words we used. You know, Dave, you used 5 us. Tamami used 2 likes, or whatever the letter words are. It's more helpful for the person if you actually let them know what are the specific filler words they're using so they're more aware of it. Because we all use them to some extent, and it's helpful to know that. That's my general evaluation report for today. I really enjoy this club, enjoy knowing all of you. With that, I will turn it, I guess, to maybe Tamami.
No, to me.
Oh, to you. Okay, to you.
Yeah.
Eliza.
Thank you very much, David, for a very awesome general for the evaluation for our meeting. And with that, it's a time for me to say goodbye for the meeting for the 2025. As the World Travelers members, I want to say thank you everyone for always keep making the meeting enjoyable and the place for everyone to grow and to smile and especially to spend their Saturday night. So we have a very wonderful weekend. Thank you very much for everyone for listening to me. And now it's time for me to return to our president. Back to you, Tamami.
Thank you, Eliza. Let's take picture. Shall we? All right.
Take picture. Give me a moment. Let me take a picture. Can everyone on their camera? Maggie, are you there? Okay, smile. Okay, one more. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Okay, one more. Next. One more. Smile, everyone. Okay, done. Thank you. Janet, you are there. Back to you, Tamami.
Good. All right. As we come close to our meeting, I would like to show my gratitude to all members for their participation this year to our club meeting. Each time you dedicate yourself to our meeting, you have given us an impact and something to learn from. Today, I would like to highlight two of our members for their special support to our club. Let me share my screen with you. Is it shared? Is the video shared? Is the screen shared?
It's blank.
Yes. Okay, the first member is Elias.
Thank you.
He has been supporting our club to welcome new members, and we have more than 30 members today. Thank you to Elias. He has been working like crazy. Thanks so much. Let's give a big round of applause to Elias. And the next member is Kathy. She supports our club by sponsoring the Zoom account. Thanks to Kathy, we have been able to use the Zoom and welcome our many guests coming to our meeting, and we can enjoy our meeting. Thank you, Kathy, for your dedication. Let's give a big round of applause to Kathy too. And we have received recognition from George Chu, Club Growth Director of District 80, for submitting full year renewals in September. Yes. Congratulations to everyone who renewed, everyone renewed in September. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you, everyone. Now, before we adjourn our meeting, I would like to ask our guests for their comments. And we have so many guests today, so any guest who wants to give comment, please just unmute your microphone and give your comment. Anyone?
Yes, hi, this is me, Dr. Fezzi. Thank you very much for having me. But unfortunately, I joined late because of the misunderstanding of the time. I was in traveling also, but it is really wonderful to see such a meeting of a club where most of the members they joined. I see many clubs, they have like 5 or 6 members they're joining. But I can see like when I joined, it was like 32, 35. It was wonderful, and I would love to join this meeting again. But one request that we had this message of the meeting. Every every area's time was mentioned, like Singapore, India, Sri Lanka, but Pakistan time was not mentioned. And even if you just mention like it is Central Eastern time or what time it is, so it would be a lot easier to join the meeting and participate. So much.
Oh, I see. Okay. We have a meeting on second and fourth Saturday. It's 8 + 8 GMT.
All right.
All right. It's always the same time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please come again. Anyone else would like to give some comments, feedback, anything? No? All right. Thank you. Our next meeting is on January 10th. It's a combined meeting with our sister club, World Impact Speakers Club. Please come back again and have a special, nice holidays. The meeting is adjourned. Thank you,
All right.
everyone.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Thank
Happy
you.
New
Thank you very
Year.
much, everyone. Have a blessed New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Bless you.
Happy New Year. See you next year.
New Year.
Good night, everyone. Good job. Thank you. Good job,
Night.
Leticia.
Thank
Good job.
you.
Well done, everyone. We have full house, 45. Woo.
Yeah.
Happy New Year,
Janet, how are you? Merry
Alvin.
Christmas. Janet, are you there? No, Janet is not there.
Happy New Year, Phoebe.
Janet.
Where's Janet?
Okay.
Okay.
Good night, everyone. I will
Good night.